the places where I have driven you, says the Lord, and I will bring you back to the place from which I sent you into exile. The Israelites will find God, the Israelites will hear God, and the Israelites will be restored by God. There is hope even in the darkness of exile for God's promise. The Israelites hoped that God was going to set things right, that God would restore them and that God would protect them from harm. When God says, surely I know the plan I have for you, plans for your welfare and not for harm, to give you a future with hope, this is more than just a statement of pure fact. God is telling the Israelites to have hope even in the face of extreme difficulty. Hope is not gone, and it has not departed the Israelites. Our young people are in desperate need of hope. They are in exile and they are resilient, yet they need something to hope for. Far too often young people arrive to one of our campuses and they have no hope. This is just another place for them to experience the pain of separation and exile. Surely no one here can help them. Many begin with us and cannot even begin to fathom what it means to have hope. But the Kentucky United Methodist Children's Homes is working to end that cycle of hopelessness our young people experience. Your support offers hope. Your support offers hope to young people in our residential programs so they can be restored. Your support offers hope to young people in our community-based services programs as they learn to deal with stress, emotional challenges, and improving their mental health. Your support offers God's hope as our young people overcome challenges they have been fighting against their whole lives. Your support creates a spirit of hope that enables positive, lasting change for our young people. We most often think about hope in ways that aren't really tangible to us. Hope can be a tricky word to adequately define, and it most certainly is difficult to quantify. So let me tell you some actual stories of young people we've served that might make hope a little more tangible for us. Some of you might know that when you arrive to begin a residential program with us, you receive a new homemade quilt. These quilts are handmade by folks across the state and illustrate the power of support from thousands of folks. Hope is the story of the young man who, upon successfully discharging from one of our residential programs, left almost all of his belongings in his room. When asked about it, he told our direct care staff that he would not have had room for his quilt that we gave him, and he wanted to make sure he took his quilt with him. I can assure you he was given everything he needed to get the rest of his belongings, but that story illustrates hope. Hope is when another young person came to us and ate her first meal with us. After eating, she told our direct care staff that that was the first time in her life that her belly had ever felt full. That's hope. Hope is when another young man came to us and got to go to the eye doctor to get glasses for the first time in his young life. He later was on a video call with his mom and began to cry. When asked why, he told our staff that's the first time in his life he had ever really seen his mother. That is hope. Your support makes hope possible for these young people. Your support offers God's hope where hope is often never experienced in exile. For surely I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord, plans for your welfare and not for harm, to give you a future with hope.